to be at war with you, the public. We are there just to provide safety.
It is June 24th, 2025, and the nation is buzzing with tension. Tomorrow, Genz plans to hit the streets in protests that have the government on the edge.
Wangenipatia hii nafasi kidogo mahali penye kuna sheria ya uongozi ya usalama. Watu wangenyoroka peke yao. Kwa sababu nchi huwezi endesha kama soko.
But is the state rattled by the pressure? Let's unpack this high-stakes moment in Kenya's political journey.
Despite the difficult challenges, economic situation, facilities that they are the most patriotic lot in providing law and order in our country.
At status today, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen dropped a bombshell. Speaking at a breakfast event with FKF Premier League champions, hosted by President William Ruto, Murkomen did not hold back. He warned Kenyan youths planning protest for June 25th that they will be in serious trouble if they were in other countries.
I have spoken to ambassadors from other countries when they come visit, and I've said this. In UK, for example, if any person just tweeted or posted a post on any social media to say they will be visiting Buckingham Palace, or they will go to 10 Downing Street, or they will be going to Parliament, Your Excellency, nobody will wait for them to come to the street. They will be picked from their own houses and they will be charged.
Murkomen, drawing from his time studying in the US, doubled down. He said even tweeting about invading the White House would have the Secret Service knocking before you finish typing. Kenya is unequally lenient.
I have lived and studied in the US. I have even attempted to visit White House because there are days they are allowed to visit. If a citizen of America, in any state, however far from the Washington, D.C. is, was to write in their social media that let us go and invade White House, Your Excellency, the Secret Service would pick them from their homes. It is only in Kenya where a citizen will say they will invade Parliament, they will invade the judiciary, they will visit State House, and they still walk scot-free, not charged, and even when they are taken to court, Your Excellency, they will be released on, and they are told you can just go home for free. Kenyans need to appreciate that it is important to have the discipline that these men and women have. It's important to protect your nation, and there is nothing so good than living in a country that is so peaceful that we can come here to celebrate a team that has won a cup like it has.
But is Murkomen's comparison fair? Kenya's constitution guarantees the right to peaceful protest, a freedom Genz is leveraging. So, why are they planning to march tomorrow?
Keza last year June 25, kuna wengi wao waliuawa na polisi, na hadi sasa hivi hawajapata haki yao, hawajapata accountability. So tumeweza kujumuika hii siku ya leo kama vijana kuweza kukondemn kitu ya kwanza police brutality, na muhimu kuweza kuita public waweze kutujoin kwa maandamano yetu ya Wednesday.
So on 25th, we are asking Kenyans that no one is safe. If you stay home, they will come for you the same way they came for Juang and killed him. If you are on the streets and you are peaceful selling masks, they will still shoot you the same way they shot Karaoke. So you are not safe.
The system has killed us. The system has failed to listen to us. Those who are supposed to protect us have failed to protect us. And for the first time in history, we are out to fight for our...
Murkomen claims it is over a few incidents of police brutality, which he says are already under investigation by relevant authorities. But for many young Kenyans, it is bigger than that.
And Mr. President, if you hear the people who are speaking now about we want to come to the streets, we want to do mandamano and so forth, Your Excellency, you wonder what is the exact reason. You look at the reasons that have been provided. There have been situations where, unfortunately, in the course of this providing law and order, one or two unfortunate incidents have happened, and the law has been able to take its course. But you will find that despite that process, you will find people who are looking for every reason to come to street and to cause mayhem and to stop people's businesses. And then the police officers are sitting every day simulating how they will be able to stop these people. Your Excellency, the most unfortunate scenario happened last year around this time on 25th of June. And in that situation, Parliament was invaded.
On X, Gen Z is vocal about systemic issues, police misconduct, economic struggles, and a government they see as out of touch. These protests are not just about one incident. They are a cry for change from a generation tired of waiting.
Security and welfare of the people of Kenya rests in your hands. Please don't send us to the state where Haiti is. When you allow goons to come and disperse peaceful demonstrators on the streets, you are sending us to Haiti. Please stop that. You have the ability to stop. If you wanted to stop it, you will stop it.
President William Ruto, speaking at the same event, took a firm stance. Nobody in Kenya will fight or intimidate our police, he declared, promising to equip law enforcement to maintain order. His words signal a government ready to draw a line in the sand.
For the people who want to undermine, demean, try to intimidate our security agencies, I am telling them you're doing the wrong thing. Our security men and women deserve every support that we can muster for them to secure our nation. And we must work with them. And therefore, to every police officer, from the constable, the man on the beat, I give you my assurance that the government of Kenya will support you, will stand by you as you secure our nation.
But the protests have powerful allies. Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino has thrown his weight behind Gen Z, painting Ruto's administration as oppressive. Owino's support, alongside other opposition figures, is amplifying the moment, turning June 25th into a potential turning point.
Be with the oppressed.
Do you think that the government of today is an oppressive government?
Very oppressive, and they need to change tact. They need to be tactful. And I want to tell you that tact means that there's a pope who used to say that every morning when I wake up, I must greet the devil. That is tact. Tact means that God has an opportunity to destroy the devil and nobody will ever sin. But he leaves the devil tactfully so that you and I can sin and go back to God. That is tact. Tact means that when you are driving and there's a car ahead of you, you have a right to overtake that car. But if there's an oncoming vehicle, another car oncoming, you will definitely crash and you will die. So you are right to overtake, but you are dead right. So you don't have to be dead right. You just buy time, let the other car pass, and then you overtake. The government is not tactful. The government has decided to be very oppressive, introducing so many things that are destroying the lives, from introduction of the new funding model, to punitive taxes, to high cost of living, to lack of jobs, to abductions. When we do all these things, we bring them once at a go. To even this issue that we keep on singing about, the housing.
So what is at stake? For Gen Z, it is about holding power to account. For the government, it is about maintaining control without alienating a restless youth. Murkomen's warnings and Ruto's promises suggest a state bracing for impact. But will these protests spark reform, or will they deepen the divide? As June 25th looms, Kenya stands at a crossroads. Will Gen Z's courage reshape the nation's political future, or will the government's hardline approach silence dissent? One thing is for sure, the world is watching, and so are we. Newsroom, Maisha TV, reader carrying Chebet.